Hey there, everybody. This is Eric Jackson. When we did the meeting last night for National Cyber League, I didn't cover the Pirate Pals website. If you manage to get through it, then this will be review for you, or you can obviously skip this. A couple people came and asked me about it, and I hadn't done it yet. So last night before we jumped on, I took a stab at it, and I figured it out. It's pretty slick. At least I thought it was a cool one. And you can do it in all windows as long as you have curl available. And I'm sure there's 1,000 ways to do this, so I was just going to show how I did it. By the way, I'm recording this in the office at Bellevue, which I don't have my microphone, all my cool stuff, so this is probably going to sound bad, but it's a quick video. It should be a quick video. So this is the Pirate Palace challenge here in my sitting note. There's the how many seconds between each interval, was the URL path of multiple endpoint of the server, what's the flag? Obviously, I found that stuff. So if we go in here, this is the website as it's presented. If you go and open up the source viewer, which in Chrome is F12, and we start looking around for different things, we're going to see all kinds of stuff. If we go to sources and under static, you're going to see JavaScript. And I did all this stuff, right? We did a robots.txt check. I've looked at the source code. There's nothing there, nothing exciting. So the next thing would be to look at the way the code's working. You can see periodically there's a status check running in the console down here. And that gives you an idea of that it is running on a periodic update. And they said, how often does it update? So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But if we go into main.js and let's get this as wide open as I can get it for view. If you go into main.js, this is where all the magic happens. It's one of those things where you don't need to get super in-depth about JavaScript code. If you understand this, great. If you don't, it doesn't really matter. Look for things that matter from a website perspective. So let's grab this URL because we're going to look at this status here in a new tab. So let's open that up and write status and hit enter. If you look in here, ignore this. This will be blank for you. It's not blank for me because I went and I've already solved this. So normally this flag is empty and it'll say win equals false, success chance equals 2, fail chance equals 98. This is where it gets that data from. When you go and you do an update, which happens on a regular interval, which we'll cover in a second, when you do the update, or when it does the update, it checks that data in status, which determines whether or not you win, what your success chance is, what your fail chance is, and then you get the flag. I haven't tried it. Theoretically, you just click this 50 times, right? You have a 1 in 50 chance of getting through. So with standard deviation, like 70 times. If you clicked it, theoretically, you get through because you have a 2% chance of getting through. But it doesn't matter. We don't need to do that. So when you look through here, first let's just find that interval question. I was talking to a student about this, and I was like, we just counted it, and I thought it was 2 seconds. It's wrong. It's 5 seconds right here. Update interval, set interval, update every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds it does an update. So it runs up here and runs this update code. So this is what kind of it messed me up for a little bit, and then I just thought better of it, or thought differently about it. But this file needs to be rewritten because when you look at the code, every time you hit the throw button, every time it does an update, it checks that code. The cool thing is that this command here is jacked up. What it's doing is it's writing data to that file over there, and then it's triggering an update. The update comes back, and then there's some behind-the-scenes code that gets the flag and a couple other things that's happening on their back end through, I think, jQuery. But it doesn't really matter. What we know is that throw is messed up. If you go in here and you just type in throw, what I'm going to do here, throw, nothing happens. You get a URL not found. It is an endpoint. It is not an actual page. But what's cool about it is if we go in here and we're going to go over to our code over here. We're going to go to network. So I would go in here and we're going to find, we just got to hit the throw button. That's the objective here. Because you look at that code, that's what it does, right? So we go into our elements, our sources, main.js, I know it's very hard to see right now, but that throw code is when you click on the throw button, it does this. So we go back to network again, and we're going to click throw. You're going to see a new throw right there. All right, we're done with the kid show over here on the left. So we have a throw. If we look at the headers, it sends a thing to throw. It's a post. It comes back 200. Great. If we look at the payload, it sends a success chance of 2 and a fail of 98. Okay, so here's what I thought was cool. What we need to do is just throw this with 100% chance of success, right? That'll do it, right? So if we just go here and go to copy, and go to copy as curl, your job is almost done. So if I open up command prompt and I paste in that code that I just said copy as curl, here's all the stuff it's going to send, which is cool. But even better, down here is that 2 and 98. So instead of a 2% chance, let's set that to a 100% chance. And for the failure rate, let's set that to 0. We send it, and you'll see it comes back. Win is true, success chance 100, fail chance 0, and then it gives you back that flag. And when you go look at the page, it will actually reflect that you have beaten it. I have it contained, and it's in the Pokeball thingamajig there. So that's it. And that was how you do it. The coolest thing, in my mind, if you take out this, writing curl commands from scratch is a pain. And I didn't know this was here because I was just going to copy this out and then manually edit it as a curl command. There's a copy as curl command for command prompt and one for bash. So even if you are in Linux, this will still work, and you can just paste that in like that. Cool. So that's it. That's what I want to show everybody. It should be quick and easy. And if you have any problems with that kind of stuff, let me know. If you had any more questions about the NCL individual stuff, or if anybody had a cooler way to do this, please publish it or let me know or send me a thing and I'll do it on video if that's what you want. Thank y'all. Take it easy.